Have you ever prayed to God in a moment of desperation, only to see nothing happen? Have you ever wondered why prayers go unanswered despite all the promises? In this video, we will discuss a fundamental problem in Islam, the dilemma of prayer. If God truly responds to those who call upon Him, why do millions of people pray daily with no results? Is there real evidence that prayer works, or is it just an illusion? Let's analyze this rationally. Islam makes very clear promises regarding prayer. The Quran states in Surah Ghafir, 40:60, and your Lord says, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." There are also many hadiths that claim God is close to His servants and answers their prayers if they are sincere. But if this is true, why is there no practical evidence that prayer changes reality? Why don't we see miracles happening when Muslims pray? Let's look at real-world examples. Millions of Muslims pray daily for peace in their countries, yet wars continue. Sick people in hospitals plead with God, yet they die just like anyone else. Even in the most religious places, like Mecca and Medina, disasters strike people the same way they strike non-believers. Does this reflect God's response to their prayers? If prayer had a real impact, why don't we see a clear difference between believers and non-believers? Why do starving children in Muslim countries die despite their parents' desperate prayers? When prayers go unanswered, Muslims often justify it with several common explanations. 1. God knows what's best for you, but this raises another question: why did God ask us to pray if He will only give us what He sees fit? 2. God is testing your patience, then why does He answer some people immediately while leaving others to suffer? 3. The answer might come later, but this is not a real answer, it's just a way to avoid admitting that there is no actual response. If every prayer can be explained away like this, then the entire concept of prayer loses its meaning. But why do some people feel that their prayers have been answered? This is where psychology comes in. The human brain is wired to find patterns and meaning in events. When someone prays for something and then something good happens, they connect the event to their prayer, even though it may just be a coincidence. This is the same as what's known as confirmation bias, where people only remember the times their prayers seem to work, while forgetting all the times nothing happened. Scientifically, there is no evidence that prayer affects reality beyond mere chance. Studies conducted on groups of patients found no difference in recovery rates between those who were prayed for and those who were not. If prayer does not change anything, and Islam's promises about it do not match reality, what does that mean? Could it be that prayer is simply a way to comfort oneself rather than an effective means of change? Could religion have designed the concept of prayer to give people the illusion of control over their lives? In the end, if you believe that prayer works, why don't we see its effects in reality? Think about it, and don't be afraid to question.